character ever, Kai. I think you
Okay.
remember. But
Yes, I remember you were
I was a
you
wolf
had all of those.
totem barbarian.
How's it going, everybody?
No.
Hey, Bouncy!
It's me. Yeah. Welcome to the Halloween special.
Woo! Your Halloween specials are always fantastic.
Wait,
Oh,
it's
you're gonna
Halloween?
love this one.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's almost Halloween.
It's practically Halloween.
It's 2
Close
days
enough.
away from Halloween.
Yeah.
Technically Halloween already.
It appears we are missing a person. We will give them some time. But yeah. Stuff's gonna flow a bit awkwardly at the beginning, considering the relative cliffhanger that you all were left upon last time. And I'm sure your characters have a lot to process after the horrors that they saw after that. But it should flow relatively smoothly. But yeah. Also a reminder that you all did level up and that you all do get that level up. However, we will explain away that level up in a later session as we did with level 2. That will still occur, it's just that we are now just taking this time slot for Halloween instead of doing that instead.
Oh.
So, are we allowed to use level 3 stuff?
You are
or-
allowed to use level 3 stuff, yes.
Okay. Just wanted
So
to make
this
sure.
is future canon.
This is not future canon.
Parallel canon.
This is not
Oh, so we're
parallel
just gonna
canon.
get on,
This
like,
is a
Are
direct.
we just
No,
gonna-
no. This is direct canon. This is happening right after. We are still going to start there. Where did I go?
Okay, so
Gotcha, I
is
see
it
what you
gonna
mean.
be- I think I know what you mean.
Don't ask questions. We'll figure
It's-
it out as we go.
It's a
Yeah,
Halloween
we'll learn, it's
Okay,
fine.
it's a Halloween special. Yes. Am I transporting you guys and taking you somewhere different? No. We are starting with all of you running in the forest. Hey, there I am.
Ooh. Okay.
I
That makes
do
sense.
want to,
Alright.
if it is alright, I would like to make one little caveat. I assume that the whole ordeal with Grim going down and basically being brought back to life, by that point, the rest of the party was already probably a bit far away.
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure that that Grim probably is not with the rest of the party just yet.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Because I remember from last session with my speed, I managed to catch up to Toadstool.
There are a few
Yeah, I
things that we
remember-
could talk about that. Crow did use a diamond to bring you back. It is your choice if you want that diamond to now be a part of you, or if that you just want that to fall away lifeless.
Probably keep it.
Probably keep it. You're gonna keep it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You may add that to the inventory or incorporate it into your person, however you wish. However, it is an empty crystal now, more so than anything else. Completely worthless. We are going to begin at 6:40, regardless of all who is present.
Okay.
But, let's see, are there any other things that need to be mentioned beforehand? I do not think so. Besides welcoming in the new member of the Odd Company, that is.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hello.
We will get into character introductions and all of that when the time is appropriate. As well as we are currently using Kai's actual PNG for now, until we get one made with the character, and we will have the character description of Kai occur during the character introduction as well.
I am excited.
I think you guys are in for a treat,
This is gonna be so cool.
or maybe a trick.
I have been thinking about those haikus all week. All week I've been thinking about them.
Fantastic. I totally did not write this in a rush today.
No, of course not.
No.
That's
Definitely
simply
not.
not something that I do. And it's simply not better than most of my D&D sessions, of which I do not play.
Okay.
That's the Bouncy we know and love.
The sheer amount of things that you have experienced as purely improv would probably shock you.
Not
Well, that's just
really.
what makes a good
No,
good session.
Bouncy, you see, Warlock and Jupiter from my table. Almost everything is improv.
That is true. That is very true.
I just go with the flow, man. And the
Especially
flow
'cause
is
half the time you
generally the
don't-
flow of beer.
Especially because half the time you don't remember what you said the next session.
Yeah, it's fair.
I at
That's
least
why
do
I'm
that.
such a good note taker.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very important,
Someone has to
Jupiter.
keep the story on track.
You keep me in check. I need you. You are definitely my my captain. My little. You are my my continuity chief.
Scribe.
Oh,
Yeah,
Captain, my
you're my
captain.
scribe.
I forgot to mention last session, my character found a bag of 10,000 gold pieces, so I'm gonna add that to my inventory.
Wait, when did what happen?
I don't remember none of that. What I do remember is somebody tried to shoot you off of your broom.
I didn't get shot off my broom. My broom broke.
No, but somebody did try to shoot at him.
My broom busted.
Oh yeah, right. Someone did try to shoot me.
Oh no, I leaked my stream.
Yeah, what?
Hiya, Masquerade. Great to see ya. I'm just doing a few things before we begin. Let's see, browse or source. New channel. But if I do this, yeah, there we go. Sweet. Okay, now hide the group one. And then adjust here. Ah! You there. You there. You there. You there. And you there. And they will load in slowly. Fantastic. We got all that working. Where'd my notes go? There they are. Fantastic. So, we will begin. Does anybody want to give a recap?
Ooh. Can I?
You may.
Okay. So, after the bar fight with Crode, we had a conversation with him, and then we left the bar, and then we were out in the wild for a little bit, and then we made camp, and we talked to him again, and discussed what was to come, and we saw that, I don't know if we all saw, I know some of us saw, that he had, like, bunny unicorns in one of his saddlebags, basically.
An El Mirage.
And then, yes, and then the next day, we came across the Warforge that we were supposed to find and check up on, but Quizier it was Quizier, right?
No.
Stepped too close to it.
It
was either
Toadstool.
Quizier or it was Toast.
Toadstool.
Right.
It was probably me.
It was, in fact, Toadstool.
Toadstool stepped too close to the Warforged, and it started up and started attacking us. Crode got, like, really rough. He lost an arm. His arm was broken. Grim was pretty much killed by this thing. And Crode, as everybody else ran away, used the last of his life force to raise Grim from the dead so that he could escape.
Yeah, that about sums it up. Go ahead and mark your inspiration for the recap.
Nice.
And we will resume right there with everybody running through the forest, leaving behind Crode and Siege Machine number 4. Is there any specific actions anybody wants to take while they are running? There will be no checks to get away. There will be nothing like that.
The dash action.
The dash action. Okay, fair enough. All right.
No, I lied. I can't remember if I did this last session, but I would like to spend a spell slot to cast Long Strider on myself.
Fantastic. More dash then.
More dash. But no dashing this round for real.
I'm at the front, right? Because I have like an 80 speed when I'm dashing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys don't see this, but but Zeph is like crying, like straight up sobbing, heaving as she's running, out of breath, and that's pretty good. That's all I wanted to add.
All right. Is there anything else from the rest of the party?
Can Toadstool like look over his shoulder and see if he's being pursued?
Would Toadstool see Grim running behind? Or no?
I don't think right off the bat Grim took off in the same direction as them. He probably just got up and ran whatever first direction he saw. So he's probably going to take a minute or two to catch up to everyone else.
Fantastic.
Toadstool. Toadstool is going to excavate a 5-foot pit in the ground and cover it up over top of himself, leaving just a small air hole so he like will survive. He's just gonna hunker down there while he can. Like, I'm gonna pull a Minecraft. Just hunker down until the sun rises.
All right. After some time, you all feel like you are either far enough away to be safe or hidden enough to be safe. The large metallic footsteps do sound off for a bit, but they appeared to fade away in the opposite direction of you all. It remains quiet for some time.
Is Zeph running back to the camp, or are they already there? And that's where Toadstool buried himself alive? Or did he just stop in the middle of the forest? And
I believe everybody's scrambled and need
we all
to
just kind of
re-find
ran.
each other. This is a reminder that you do have the communication earring.
Grim's
Oh,
heading
right.
for the camp. In the moment of everything, he's not even thinking about the rain.
Give me a survival check.
Oh, I'm good at those, I think. Yeah. 15.
15. You try your best to accurately call where the campsite was as you all followed Crowd here. With very little error, you do manage to find the camp in a fairly quick manner.
Do I see anything?
No. It's just the open clearing and a rock at the center.
No horse or anything?
No horse.
What about Crowd's bag? The bunny in it.
No bag. No bunny.
Grim's just look around confused, double check that he's in the right spot, and heaving just a little bit, he's gonna walk over to the rock and collapse behind it, holding the empty crystal in his hand, staring at it.
Fantastic. I am going to speed things along as we have a lot to do today. Eventually, I assume Zeph will make it back to the camp, as well as Toadstool at a certain point, even if it requires maybe somebody going out and getting him. But we will go ahead and, for the sake of brevity, move on with that. You all are still in the middle of the forest as you guys took a deer path to get to this point. I want a survival check from one of you to try and find the road again.
Grim should do it. Probably.
Yeah, but yeah, Grim's alive. Reunion and whatnot happens. Survival. 18.
18.
Ooh.
You feel confident in your ability to find the road again. You seemed to actually recall what landmarks took you here and how to get back through. And by all means, you should have found the road by now. But yet the forest is still reaching in all directions.
Ooh.
Are we still on the deer path?
Yes, you are, but the landmarks are now unfamiliar. You don't remember any of this. And eventually, the sun begins to set, and forward along the deer path, a faint light is seen.
We should have reached the road by now.
The star's out.
They're about to be.
Toadstool gets noticeably fidgetier. Is that a word? Yeah, whatever.
More fidgety.
Yeah, that's the word.
So the light is just like at the end of the deer path, like where we're heading, or what's the plan? Keep on going.
It's probably for the best.
How far off is a light?
Probably about 200 yards.
Okay.
Grim's gonna grip his great axe and start walking towards it, preparing himself just in case.
All right.
I would like for Toadstool actually to do something, if that is okay.
You may.
I would like to roll stealth.
Okay.
And duck off into the woods on the side and try and move in closer towards the light, but like remaining hidden. And get within like 100 feet of it so I can send Platt up to investigate.
All right. You may do all of this, and when you send Platt out to investigate, you see
Do you want me to roll stealth first?
You may.
I don't like the way that was... Okay. A 19.
A 19. Okay, you quietly make your way up, and when you send Platt out to investigate, you find that it's a roadhouse. Seems to be perfectly stable. Old, maybe a little bit rickety, with some moss and lichens around. Definitely shows age, but by no means is decrepit or ruined. And the lights are on inside. However, this being a roadhouse, there are no roads around it. Only forest.
Can Platt see inside at all?
Yes. When going inside, the only thing Platt sees is a candle at the window. All of the rooms are completely empty.
Okay. I'm gonna send Platt in a circle around the roadhouse before coming back, and then I'll rejoin the group.
There's nothing interesting as he circles the roadhouse.
It's empty.
That's odd.
This doesn't feel right.
No roads.
I don't trust it.
Sun is setting. Might not be a bad idea to head in.
Toadstool looks up at the sky, and I imagine like he sees one of like the first few bright stars to start shining in the sky, and he like immediately like starts shuffling along the road.
All right, be on your guard. You don't know what we're going to encounter.
Don't feel like dying again.
Oh. Oh, you died?
Grim's not going to answer and keep walking forward.
You all continue to walk forward, and you come right up to the door of the halfway house. And it is as I described. Not ruined, but old.
Is the door open or closed?
Closed.
Normal entry or quiet entry?
Question.
Answer.
If the door is closed, how did Platt get inside to see?
Underneath the door?
He is a bullfrog. They are pretty chunky.
And it's a pretty old door.
Okay.
Normal or quiet?
Quiet.
Fine. Grim will walk up towards the door, and I assume he doesn't see anything?
Nope.
Nope. Alright. On the door.
You open the door, and what you see inside is a fully furnished tavern.
What?
Son of a bitch.
What the fuck?
Inside, you see a bunch of people scurrying from different parts of the bar, putting up decorations. One person that seems to catch your eye in particular who was helping set up these decorations is a rather dashing man in a silver suit with black slicked back hair.
You guys seeing this?
Yes.
I'm
Isn't
just gonna
this...
poke his head back outside and then look back in.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh, this is hurting my head.
After some time, seeing the doors open, the man in the silver suit will look and say, "Ah, yes, guests, welcome, welcome."
Ursula's going to reach up and take Platt off of the top of his head as he was wearing him like a hat, of course. And he is going to turn the frog around, look it dead in the eyes, and say, "Your eyes lie to Toadstool." Is this going to put the frog on the ground and walk into the bar?
Fantastic. Inside of the bar is many employees running around, and if you want to have specific descriptions of all of them, you will have to tell me. Otherwise, there are two other people at this tavern. One of which is in this call right now, and the other one seems to be just a common peasant at a corner booth. And this is where we'll do the character introduction of the new member.
Ooh, so I can begin now?
You may.
Okay, so the person you see, they're just leaning on the wall with their back on it, just chilling. You can see that they have a leather tricorn hat that covers the hair, but like, you can still see the sides. They have a black bandana covering their lower face, and a black trench coat with a brown vest inside. You can see that they have elf ears, and that they have a pale skin, purple eyes, and their hair is silver. You also notice that they have a crossbow on their back. And that's it.
Oh. Okay.
Does the person behind the bar look familiar?
Yes, that is the man in the silver suit. I will get more accurate tokens up momentarily.
So the man in the silver suit is someone we've run into before then, correct?
Potentially, if you remember.
I don't remember what Grim remembers. Yeah, I guess Grim will go up to the bar then.
All right. You see the man is hanging up streamers across the bar. They're decorated with smiling pumpkins and little ghosts.
Grim goes, Toadstool tends to follow.
What are you decorating for?
Oh, well, didn't you know? Today's Spookfest. Spookfest, yes. It is a holiday in these parts. Didn't you know?
These parts.
Yes.
Where are these parts?
Why, Salacai, of course. Where else would we be?
Fair enough. Never heard of Spookfest before.
Give me a history check.
That's a 6.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
Toadstool is sitting nearby. Could he assist?
He may.
Wait, no. He's a hermit with no knowledge of anything. No, he can't.
No, you cannot.
Hey, let me just
Zeph
check
can
my
roll it.
history again.
Yeah, Zeph or, Did you say the name of your character?
My character?
Yes.
No, I have not.
Okay. Are you going to keep it a secret or are you going to reveal it?
I'm gonna keep it a secret.
You're going to keep it a secret. Well, what am I going to call you until then?
You can just call me Kai.
Okay. Kai, you may also roll this if you wish.
Okay.
My history is -1, but I'm still gonna try.
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't know shit about anything. 15.
15 for 15, you can definitely get it. Spookfest is a holiday in these parts. Through your adventures, you've almost forgotten that it was even coming.
Oh. Yeah. Spookfest is a holiday.
What's
It's
it
usually
celebrating?
held fall and tradition related to that, such as I forget. It's been a long time since I've been to one of these.
But yeah, Spookfest is in fact a thing around here. And now all of these pieces are accurate, except for the peasant man in the corner. Let me get something for him.
Is this one down here, is that Kai?
That is not Kai. We need to get a piece for Kai as well. 1 second. We'll give it this one this color. And this one will act as Kai. Alright. You are free to do as you wish.
Bouncy, I would like for Toadstool to take a look around the bar.
Okay, are you looking for anything in particular?
He's just going to be scanning at the moment. But when his eyes fall on the character with the tricorn hat and the bandana, he's going to cock his head to the side and turn around. He's going to fumble in his pouch for his bag of bones. And he's just going to upend it on the bar. Does he see anything interesting?
Are you trying to do the reading?
Yes.
Kai, roll a D100. Toadstool, high or low?
Let me roll for that. We'll find out. Hi.
It's an 80.
Alright, the reading is good. It's a comforting.
Toadstool is going to grunt his affirmation before he scoops up his bones and tucks them back into his pouch and like ties it back onto his raggedy belt. And then he's gonna hop down and he's going to walk over to the character and he is going to say, Toadstool does not know you, but Toadstool trusts. Toadstool thinks.
Okay. My character says, "Greetings from Hunter. May your skills prove you worthy." Following as I.
And Toadstool is just going to like look very puzzled and kind of like screw up his face in consternation as he does not understand what was just said to him.
I am called Hunter. From my curse, I cannot name. Silent I am, calm.
Okay. Toadstool will shrug and he will turn around and he will walk back to the bar and he will put 3 silver on the bar and say, as much beer as Toadstool can buy.
How much did you put on the counter?
3 silver.
3 silver. Fantastic. A broad smile. The bartender will open the cellar door beneath the bar, step down, and then come back up with, let's see, 20 mugs of ale.
Toadstool is going to start mage handing them around the bar to different people.
Most of them being employees. All of them do thank you. But they all kind of set them down at tables.
One specifically goes directly towards Hunter, and in fact, it is the first one that he has purchased.
All right.
Well, I accepted, yeah.
Do you mage hand one over to the commoner in the corner?
Sure, of course.
You do. There is absolutely 0 reaction.
Oh.
Okay then.
Feeling generous today?
Very kind of you, Toadstool.
Today's a good day. Toadstool thinks.
I don't know if I'd call it that.
Started bad, maybe ends good. You will see.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
Did the free drinks also include us?
Oh yeah.
I would think so.
Grim downs his in like 1 gulp.
Fantastic. The bartender will finish hanging out the decorations around the bar and say, you all will be staying for the banquet, yes?
There's a banquet?
Oh, of course. This is the Spookfest banquet to celebrate the yearly harvest.
The year of the harvest.
The yearly harvest.
The year of the
That's what we're making preparations for right now. We're getting the proper decorations, getting the right ambiance going on. It's going to be a lovely time. The cooks have been working hard non-stop the whole day.
Well, I'm excited to see what they come up
Yeah.
with.
Wasn't originally our plan, but guess can't turn down a celebration.
Yeah.
Considering the awful day we've had.
Yeah.
An awful day, you say? Well, I can't imagine a more fortuitous ending to said day than to have a banquet here at the Gilded Dragon.
We are in the Gilded Dragon, right?
Yes.
Again?
This is again.
That's one excuse. Do we know we've been to this place before, or
do
is this,
you?
or is this like? I guess not. I don't know.
The exact same.
At this point, Grimace assumes every bar looks the same.
We have the same bartender and the same employees.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Lots of twins.
Yeah, though you do know a considerable there's considerably more employees out and about right now. Some faces you may not have seen in the past. I forgot to add the Discord. Isn't that fantastic? Oh well.
Oh.
These things happen.
And you call yourself a streamer?
I'm barely a streamer. I played Just Cause for 30 hours on stream. Do you call me a streamer?
I call you insane.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah, especially to play a game that you didn't really like.
Oh yeah, it's an issue, but either way, we're losing immersion. Get back to it.
Okay.
So I guess besides Hunter and the commoner, do any of like the employees like stand out to Grim?
Oh, they all stand out. Every single one of them. Which one in particular do you want to look at?
I guess the two closest, probably the ones sitting at this table, the red and the yellow.
They are not sitting, they are decorating the table. The yellow one. Let's see, the yellow. You see what appears to be just a regular human with blonde medium-length hair. Judging from their frame and size, you honestly can't tell if they are male or female. Though they are working diligently. No, I'm lying. They're not working diligently. They're working very clumsily. They've been trying to tie the same knot to the streamers on that chair for about 10 minutes now. And they're having considerable issues. The red one. The red one is very different. You see a very tall and very muscular female tiefling who looks very unhappy to be decorating this table, kind of rolling eyes, making very small chatter with the yellow one, not seeming to be enjoying their time very much.
By tall, on par with Grim, or...
Let me see. I honestly doubt it is on par with Grim, but I do have these things written down for reasons. I might as well check. I'll answer that question in chat in just a moment. I have a lot of notes to go through this session. Script shit. How tall are you?
Grim is 8 feet tall.
They're about a foot shorter than you.
I guess Grim's gonna watch the blonde human struggle for a couple, maybe a minute longer, and he's gonna get up and walk over.
Alright. You walk over to the human.
Need some help?
No, I think I almost got it. I think if I put under the loop, through the art, yeah, no, I don't know what to do.
Looking around, can Grim figure out what type of knot or it's supposed to be? Like, are there other...
Yeah, it's a very, very simple knot. It's merely just there to secure the streamers to the chairs.
Okay. I guess Grim will tie the knot.
Fantastic. You don't even need to roll for it. It's a very easy knot.
There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Now I have to do the rest of the chairs. Oh boy.
Can I walk and see what the green one is doing?
If you walk out to the veranda, you are greeted to a very pleasant view from the railings outside. You see a lovely firefly-lit forest. And when you look to the smoke bar, you see... let me pull up them. You see a elf with green, dirty, greasy hair with bits of leaves stuck in the hair. And they have large horizontal ears that are currently face down along with their face as they are passed out snoring on the bar.
Do they have anything that they're holding while they're passed out? Or on the table where they are?
She is holding a pipe in her hand, yes.
Oh yeah, I figure. Okay, I'm just gonna go back and just sit at my table.
Alright.
At this point, I think Grim's helping the human tie the knots.
Alright.
He feels bad.
Is there any other actions that would like to be taken before we move on?
No.
No, I'm good.
Alright.
Grim's being what he's always wanted to be, an interior decorator.
That's his dream?
Yes, couldn't you tell?
After some considerable time, the two employees will be ushering out food into the veranda. They will move these 3 tables all together to create one large banquet table. And after some time, after decorations have been handled, all of the employees will begin to flow out into the veranda and take seats, ushering you all to follow as the banquet is about to begin. You look at the banquet table, and any food that you could possibly imagine is at your disposal. Things you've never even heard of. And everybody flows into the veranda except for the commoner in the corner, who has yet to have moved at all.
Grim's gonna walk over to the commoner.
Okay.
Just does he see anything, or is he sitting?
They are staring at the table, and eyes unblinking, yet they are moving spastically, left, right, up, down. No, not the head moving, only the eyes. They're twitching almost, they're going so fast.
You alright?
There is no response.
I'm gonna reach out in front of the face and like snap his fingers. Anything?
There is no response.
I'll just leave you to it then. And then we'll go.
Oh, am I able to move my character, or do you?
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah,
That
you
is
can.
probably a function that you may enjoy. There you go. Walking
There
out
we
into
go,
this
yeah.
banquet hall, what you thought was a colorful cast of employees before, clearly, when you see them all together, is almost comical. The sheer amount of different races and characters and sizes of all of these people. Gnomes, tieflings, elves, Aarakocras, even a corpse.
Ooh. Oh.
Hmm?
Ooh.
Yes.
A corpse?
An animated corpse is currently
Whoa.
sitting at one of the chairs. They
Is it
seem to be
eating?
in...
Which one?
Yes. It is the gray one with the skull and crossbones. It is a
Whoa.
rather,
Is the
it is a
elf still
rather
there?
large
Oh, the one
corpse.
directly
so
beside
cool.
me. Cool. Toadstool does not care at all.
The corpse does try its best to eat, however, they are missing their lower jaw.
Yeah.
So it is
Aw.
mostly liquids that it is consuming, though they are
Oh,
trying their
dude.
utmost best to be as neat as possible. And you know, they're doing a pretty good job at it.
Just shoveling food down their esophagus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, respect. You make do with what you got.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Mm-hmm. And once again, I'll be happy to provide character descriptions of any of these people.
I would like to get another description of Green.
Green, yes. Matted, long green hair, very greasy, with bits of sticks and leaves scattered about. Inside of the hair, she is rather small in stature and size, almost kind of malnourished like you.
We sound like kindred spirits.
Face is gaunt, eyes are baggy, eyes are completely glazed over, and the pipe is still in her hand. And like I said, elven in nature, with the horizontal ears.
Okay. Cool. Toadstool is going to look over and say, "What is this?" And he's going to like gesture towards the pipe.
At first, you don't think she hears you. It takes a couple of seconds for her to even register that something was said in her direction, but eventually she will look very slowly towards you, and then look down to the pipe, and just give a broad, open, toothy smile, and hand it to you.
Oh no.
Toadstool is not going to think otherwise, and he's going to go ahead and he's going to try to digitate a spark on whatever herb is inside the pipe and inhale.
Alright, it's a very lovely pipe, finely finished with wood and lacquer, with little etchings of rabbits. And when you inhale the smoke, what's your constitution?
My constitution?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. It is 14.
14. You definitely feel the effects. It is very much the fantasy form of marijuana.
Hey, I've smoked some of that tonight. I know what that's like.
It is called smoke leaf in these parts. Because I'm unoriginal and stole that term from Rimworld.
That's fine. I've stolen so many fictional drug names, you have no idea.
Yes. We love stealing drugs in these parts. Oh, drug names. But yeah,
Said Bouncy.
the banquet goes off without a hitch, unless you guys hitch it.
So will not hitch. He is just going to eat an exorbitant amount of food.
Fantastic.
By the end of it, his belly is distended and he is looking satisfied, if not in a little bit of pain.
Fantastic.
Eventually, Grim is gonna notice the tricorn hat fellow and just kind of make his way over to him. So, like, saw you talking with one of my colleagues. He's gonna hold out his big hand, like, the name's Grim.
You there, Kai?
I'm sorry.
Grim just walked over and offered you his hand and introduced himself.
I shake his hand. I am called Hunter. From my curse I cannot name. Silent I am. Calm.
He has been chanting these things. Toadstool does not understand why.
Something about a curse, clearly.
Toadstool is going to reach over and he's just gonna like rip a chunk off that pig in front of him.
Fantastic.
It's a nice crossbow you have.
My character nods. Ranged bow and arrow. I shoot far from enemies. My arrows pierces.
I take it you're a good shot then.
My character nods.
I can never get into archery of any kind. I prefer the more up close and personal feel.
follow the shadows, oblivious to their death. Sneak attack, surprise.
Mm-hmm. Grim's gonna look over at, kind of like shoot a glance at Zeph and Toadstool and be like, I like this guy.
Eyes a little red. Toadstool is just like grease is dripping down his face, and he's just like tearing into whatever like food is in front of him. And he is like lost in the sauce. He is having a time.
Oh yeah, Grim is.
The green person is also having an equal amount of time.
I think Toadstool is going to like throughout the meal just mutter like things about how extravagant the food is, and occasionally he will accidentally slip into Goblin, like back and forth between Goblin and Common.
Ooh, let me check something. She is largely also doing the same. It's kind of like, yeah, this food's great, and it's like, yeah. It's like, oh, this drink slaps, and it's like, yeah. Let's see.
Grim is just drinking.
There is no visible reaction to you speaking Goblin.
Do they still respond? It like
They just say, yeah.
I like this person. Grim. I mean, so Toadstool is going to look at Grim, and he's going to like gesture back to the green person. He's going to say, "Toadstool likes this one."
I can tell you guys are definitely hitting it off.
And then he's going to point at Hunter, and he's also going to say, "Toadstool likes this one."
I can agree with that one.
The keep.
We can see.
Okay. And Toadstool's just going to like tear back into the pig.
The Red, is she drinking a lot, or is she?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Grim is gonna.
She
note
has
that
her
he's
own
going
custom
to-
cup that is significantly larger than the rest.
Grim is going to, definitely on purpose, after realizing that, start drinking to like try and catch up.
Let me check something.
Yeah, just to join in the
What's your
merriment a
con?
little bit, because
What's your con?
16.
You keep up. You guys feel like you're kind of... She notices, like, that you're trying to keep up, and kind of just, like, locks eyes and just gives, like, a nod, and then both of you just kind of have this kind of steady kind of... a little bit of a race going on, but you really can't tell who's winning.
Wonderful. Colin's silent. That's Grim's type right there.
Did I miss something funny?
Grim said something.
Yeah, I said when Grim is basically having a drinking contest with Red, and she's just. I said that she's tall and silent. And that's Grim's type.
Oh, to green, I'm gonna say, do you have potions? The special ones that you brew. An alchemist, yes?
Oh, what? The potions and the... Yeah. Uh-huh.
I look for the potions if they have anything like stored in their body.
Are you're like frisking them?
No, I'm using my eyes and looking.
Oh, no. No, you don't see any on the person.
They okay.
She's just gonna keep spacing out.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
Zeph is quiet. She's been drinking more than she's been eating. The only thing really seated before her is a piece of pie, and she has been poking at it so much that it's kind of like flattened onto the plate. And there's only like one bite mark taken out of it.
The bartender will acknowledge this and look towards you. Oh, it seems to me that you've barely touched your food. What could possibly be the matter on such a celebratory day?
I'm sorry. I'm sure that what I've had so far is really good. It's just this holiday always brings back memories.
I see. Well, hopefully today would be a step in the right path in deconstructing these bad memories and replacing them with more merry ones.
I'm not so sure about that, but I could try.
It's a step in the right direction. Can't undo things from years ago in one single night, but if you try your best for many more years, soon it'll all be forgotten.
Yes, forgotten.
The banquet will conclude, and you all will be gestured to rooms on the house
Before the banquet ends, Toadstool would like to ask for Green's name.
What do you say particularly?
By this point, I assume Toadstool's had a decent amount to drink and smoke.
Oh, absolutely.
He's gonna say, Toadstool likes you. Who are you?
So what? Green.
Toadstool calls you Green?
Green.
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 Like color?
Green.
Green. Okay. Green is Toadstool's friend, yes?
Yeah.
Yay! Toadstool will like reach over and clap Green on the back, and then not very hard, obviously, because he has a -2 strength. But then he's gonna get up and he's gonna shuffle to whatever room he's going to.
As soon as you pat her on the back, even with the amount of strength you have, it topples her and she falls face first into her food plate.
Toadstool is gonna like freak out and like immediately grab her by the shoulders, trying to like right her on her chair and feel bad.
Conked out, with just food on the face, snoring loudly in the chair.
Pipes don't again.
Toadstool will go ahead
Yes.
and take Toadstool will take a moment to prestidigitate all the food off her face.
Aww.
It was Toadstool's fault. He has to take responsibility.
I like how. Wait a minute. Does high and drunk Toadstool have more responsibility than normal Toadstool?
It's very possible. I think it brings out a human element in him.
I love it.
Yeah, well, it'll heighten the social anxiety.
Yay!
Are Grim and Red just continuing their silent stare down as they continue to drink?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
We can flip a coin to see who wins if you want.
Yeah, sure.
All right, high or low?
High.
How do I probably should learn how to use. Hey, looks like you win.
Hey.
She does not pass out. She just kind of goes like, gah, and then kind of sways out the veranda and goes in this direction. Green has conked it, and at this time in the night, you all will be escorted by a rather very tipsy yellow person, the yellow token. And you all will be led not back into the tavern, but out into the courtyard. The opposite direction of where Red went.
Oh. Darn.
And you all are escorted to this little thing right here. It is a stairwell down. But it only goes down a few... well, more than it's like several feet. And there is a door. The door slides down the middle. It's a seam down the middle and they slides like a shutter almost. And inside is a small little room, about 5 by 5. You all cram in the best you can. And on one side of this room is a ginormous amount of buttons, all of them with indistinguishable marks, and a very wobbly yellow has a very concerned look as their fingers outstretched trying to figure out which button to press. He says, "Oh, I think this one? No, this one? Yeah, this one. And it takes them a good amount of time, but
Use that confidence.
eventually, the doors will close and you feel the room move. Left, right, up,
God,
down.
I'm having flashbacks.
And
Do not do
one
it.
by one, you all are escorted to rather personalized rooms.
Oh.
Things to match your aesthetic and your taste.
Grim gets out when Toadstool does.
One room has 2 beds, and it almost seems to be split in half between its aesthetic, a very Spartan-like bear aesthetic, and one that very much resembles like a dirt hut. There's dirt
It's
on
kind
the
of-
floor, there's dirt on the walls.
Can I describe it?
You may.
Because I have an idea of how this would go. So basically, split down the middle of the room on the left-hand side, you see a bed, and there's kind of like moss hanging down from the walls on this side, and it looks like it's kind of like a mud-walled hut, like built into a pre-existing structure. And it's just like kind of dingy, and everything is kind of rudimentary and crude, and like the bed is mostly just like layers of dried plant, and like the only blankets are made of like sewn together animal hides, and it's very gross and dingy, but he looks immediately very satisfied with it and just like throws himself onto the bed. Kind of
Grim has-
explodes in a like cloud of hay dust.
Grim's room just has a chair in it. That's legitimately it.
Yeah, you may all describe your rooms.
Grim just walks over to the chair and sits down, kind of leans back a little bit, staring at the wall.
Zeph's room is pretty minimalist. There's like a basic bed with really soft blankets. The walls are painted red. There's a chair over in the and on the dresser there's a small portrait. And she looks at it and is really freaked out because how did they know about this specific portrait? That's pretty much
Can I
it.
explain mine? Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's just full with nature. There's like leaves everywhere, pile of leaves. There's trees. There's like 2 trees that are tied like for a hammock. And that's it.
Nice.
Alright. You all sleep very well. And eventually you all will wake up in the morning. You all were escorted to your rooms. Despite feeling like a long night, only at 9 p.m. And you all come down from your rooms. When your doors open, they lead right into the staircase. There was no small room. And there's a sundial out in the courtyard, and the sundial would read 6 a.m. And you all are free to move forward. However, you are not, because I am railroading you. Because when you all walk in first into the veranda, you see Green passed out on top of the smoke bar. They have moved from the chair. But that is not the main thing, as you all hear commotion coming from the main bar area. And when you all walk into the main bar area, you see 3 of the employees, the orange one, the yellow one, and the silver one, standing over the slumped, bleeding body of the owner of the tavern, Maximilian.
Oh
my
Oh no, it was.
Oh my god!
The mystery is afoot.
I need to go back for a second. I have forgotten a small detail. Grim,
Yes.
when you were inactive during the night, you had another dream.
Damn it.
It's fuzzy, really fuzzy. You can't make out anything, but you felt pain. You felt static. You felt movement, and you are overall very disoriented and trying to figure out if it even was a dream. The last thing you hear before you wake up is, in fact, wake up, but tailed at the end of wake up, it says wake up. Oh, or do I say this in DM Secrets? I think I do. Almost slipped up
no.
one for a second.
Oh
Really quickly, show me in DM Secret in the
You
corner.
tease.
no. Sure.
You hear specifically wake up, General, and then you wake up.
Just make sure. The only thing I remember from the dream was pain and static.
Movement, confusion.
Ooh.
And when you wake up, you find at your chair, you wake up before Toadstool, obviously.
Mhm.
Your clothes have splotches of red. And there is a knife next to your chair.
Is there blood on the knife?
Yes.
Oh. Fuck.
How do you do
Before-
away with this before Toadstool wakes up?
Like, so, like, it's my clothes that have blood on it, right?
Yes.
Grim is going to, Grim is going to scrape as much of it off as he can.
Okay.
The dagger, is it his dagger, or is it just, like, something random?
It appears to be a kitchen knife.
Are there any, like, windows in the room or anything?
Yes.
Grim's going to... Actually, wait a minute. Grim's just going to break the knife.
Okay.
He's going to break it into as many small pieces as possible.
Okay.
And I guess pocket them for now.
All right.
Unless there's like is there a fireplace in Toadstool's room?
Probably not.
Then no. Grim is just gonna crumble up legitimately spend a good couple minutes crumbling the knife up, and then maybe like using just his pure strength, breaking it into different pieces, trying to get it as tiny and minuscule as possible.
Okay.
So it doesn't even look like a knife anymore.
Okay.
Just a
Understood.
chunk of metal. Yep.
All right. We will go back to the table.
Could have done so much better.
Hello.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Have a nice dream.
Grim doesn't dream. What are you talking about?
All right. And now we are back at the scene. The corpse of Maximilian sprawled on the bar in a puddle of blood, and 3 very shocked employees. The orange one seems to be completely frantic. The silver one is very concerned. And the yellow one is in a state of shock.
Toadstool is going to climb on top of the bar and he's gonna start placing down like a few candles and just like lighting them with prestidigitation, and then he's gonna start chanting for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
In Goblin, of course. And he's going to, as a ritual, cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I would like to roll my portent dice for the day. Oh, wow. Do you want me to tell you those?
It's up to you.
They are fantastic. It's an 8 and a 4.
Fantastic. You cast Detect Magic, and as soon as the ritual is complete, you are sent sprawling back off the counter, almost like you were flashbang. The sheer amount that you detected overflooded all your senses. Your nose is bleeding profusely.
Do I take damage?
No.
Okay.
If he falls off the counter, take 1 point of bludgeoning.
Can I go to Maximilian and check the pulse?
You may. Medicine check.
Okay. For medicine, I got a 10.
You find no pulse.
I do a thumbs down, showing to everyone.
What happened?
Well, he got murdered.
Yeah, was there a sign of injury?
From what you got, you can only discern that it was some kind of stab wound.
Stab.
After some time, this door over here will open, and you will see this token move, look at it there, and then slowly walk over to here and stand in front of the door, facing into the bar.
Toadstool, I assume, would be like right here until he recovers, yeah?
Okay.
I would like Toadstool to walk up to that token to like right here, just in front of them. And behind them, he is going to repeat the same move that he did when he was fleeing from Crowd, and he is going to cast Mold Earth on the doorway just behind the token, and fill up the entire doorway with soil and rocks. And then he is going to make his way throughout the bar, doing the same to all of the windows and doors that he can find.
Okay.
Once he is ensured that everybody that he saw last night was here.
Yes. In fact, even the commoner is still sitting at the corner table.
Unsettling.
As you do this, the other silver token with the blue, this I will describe, is they are a dragonborn, but are largely still humanoid. They have the horns and they have scales littered about their body. They are tall, and they have a tail, yes. From what you've gathered from all of them so far, you could tell that this silver token is one of the more higher-up employees. She will look around and see you doing this and say, well, the gnome has the right idea. As of right now, nobody's allowed to leave this tavern until we figure out what happened. We have a murderer here, and no one is allowed to leave until we find him.
Understandable.
Welcome to my murder mystery D&D session. You have
I'm so excited!
exactly 1 hour to find the killer.
Oh, fuck!
And the timer starts now.
Well, I will be right back. In the meantime, Toadstool is still like going through his motions of securing the tavern and making his walkthrough. So yeah. BRB.
Grim's gonna walk up to the dragonborn who just spoke. I was like, "What happened?"
Well, I was dealing with something in the early morning hours, and when I came out to get some shut-eye, I saw him sprawled on the bar bleeding out. Well, bled out. He was already dead when I got here.
So you're the one that found the body?
Yes.
I've returned.
Can I do a medicine check?
You may.
Because I have proficiency.
I would like to assist as I also have proficiency.
Advantage.
Ooh, nice. Advantage with proficiency. That's a dirty 20.
It appears that Maximilian was stabbed once directly through the heart by a knife of some kind.
So I'm gonna head into the kitchen and start looking at the knife.
Alright, you walk into the kitchen, and you see the two cooks. Two halflings. Both of them, male. Both of them also wearing chef hats. And they are quietly talking amongst themselves, looking around the kitchen. And when you walk into the kitchen, you find that it is completely ravaged. The pantry has been broken into, food is missing, the pots and pans are all scattered, and it looks like a complete tornado went through the whole entire place. As such, the knife set is also completely sprawled. Knives on the floors, counters, one even in the wall. And they are quietly talking amongst themselves, wondering what the hell happened.
I am going to gather the knives and start putting them back in the knife set to see if any are.
Yes, one is missing.
Oh, do I know which one is missing? Should I make a check for that?
No. They usually have pretty assigned spots. It is a butcher knife. It's not a cleaver, but a butcher knife.
Alright.
Can I join in the kitchen by any chance?
Yeah.
You may.
Yeah, that's
fine. So Toadstool is going to just try and figure out what you are focusing on at the moment, as he is. Before he does that, though, what he's going to do is, if we have discerned and made it public that the kill was with a knife, Toadstool is going to take his dagger out and he's going to lay it on the bar. And then he's going to walk to the kitchen.
Okay.
That's smart.
And then once he's there, he notices that the butcher knife is missing. I assume where that would be pointed out.
Yeah.
Yes, it'd be prevalent that there's a knife missing from the knife set now, because it's knife block, and you can tell which one is missing.
Butcher knife. It's for cleaving. Okay.
All right.
So, Grim's gonna look back at the Dragonborn and just like, so did you alert everyone else to it happening, or were they already here? When you found the body?
I alerted them. Orange and Yellow came to take a look for themselves, and the other ones are going about their duties right now.
They're still doing their duties?
Well, I can't rule any of them out, personally. It is best not to make them panic. I don't want them to believe that I do suspect them.
Does everyone know that he's
Yes,
dead?
they are now aware, yes.
When Tosa was making his rounds, and he stepped, I assume he would have entered the blacksmith's room at some point when he was searching for windows and things to seal off.
Yes.
What did he notice the blacksmith doing inside?
The blacksmith seems to be quietly and reservedly working on the finer details of a armor set.
Can I tell anything about it, like the size or the quality or anything, or the materials being used?
Investigation.
With pleasure. Just a second. That's an 18 plus 5, 23.
23. It is insanely good craftsmanship. The amount of finesse that they are taking to create this armor set is extraordinary. It's meticulous, it's methodical. The material is very strong as well. You cannot pinpoint the exact material, but it is a kind of dark, kind of blackish looking metal.
Toadstool is going to quietly bow in deference and say, "May Toadstool," and he's going to pull out a notebook and a quill and gesture like you will be writing.
What? What do you want, little man?
Toadstool wishes to document.
Document? Document what?
This. And he will, like, gesture to the armor.
Oh, yes, the craftsmanship? Yeah, you can do that, sure. What do you want to know about it?
Nothing. And Toadstool is just going to, like, sort of, like, move to the back of the room and just, like, sit in a corner and start sketching.
Okay.
And he is going to focus specifically on sketching the blacksmith mid-work on the armor set.
All right. You may do this.
All right. And that is all Toadstool will do for the moment.
Can I go to green?
You may.
What is she doing right now?
She is passed out on top of the bar, face down.
I give a little nudge to wake her up.
Doesn't budge.
I cough.
Doesn't budge.
Is there? Can I see? There's like, can I raise her head?
Yeah, you can raise her head.
Is she just still like?
The snores get
conscious?
louder. The snores get louder.
I say, when did you get here?
Eventually, she'll come to and be like, what? Huh?
You passed out at the chair there. Did you wake last night?
Uh-huh, yeah.
I just stare at her.
What?
I shake my head and just head back to the table.
You just, like, drop her face back down on the bar?
I gently do that.
Ah, okay. As you walk away, you hear the snores again.
After I finish talking with Silver, I'm gonna turn to Yellow and Orange. And can you describe Orange?
Orange, yes, I may describe Orange. A large half-orc female with her hair tied up in a neat bun.
What race was she?
Half-orc.
Grim's gonna look at Yellow and Orange And I was like, so were you the first two that got here?
Yes, we followed as soon as Silver made the announcement.
No, Grim's gonna look at Yellow. You were in the elevator with us, I think, correct?
It takes her a little bit to respond as she's still staring at the dead body, but eventually it's like, huh? Oh, yeah, yes.
I'm gonna look at Orange. Where did you go after the celebration ended?
As soon as it ended, I helped clean up the tables and took down the decorations.
Anyone else help you take stuff down?
Oh, yeah. Orange helped me, and after some time, Maximilian came in from the library to come help as well.
So he was in the library, and then helped you guys clean.
Yeah. As soon as the banquet ended, he stepped into the library, and then after some time, he came out and helped us. And then after some time, he dismissed us, and we went on.
Went on where?
Well, I went to go clean the veranda, and then the courtyard.
Were you by yourself while you were cleaning?
At those places, yes. Well, Green was in the veranda.
And it was Yellow that's saying this, right, Bouncy?
No, Orange.
Orange? What about you, Yellow?
Huh? What?
After you
Yeah.
finished cleaning and Maximilian dismissed you, what did you do?
I went to bed. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Anyone see you go to bed?
No one.
Mm-hmm. I assume you slept through the night then?
Oh yeah, like a baby.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Give me... Well, actually, I won't. I'm not relaying anything at this point. This is all up to you guys. You have to declare what skills you use to find this mystery out.
Grim has a -1 to investigation, so that ain't gonna work. Actually, can I do a perception check on Yellow?
Sure.
Just looking for like any mannerisms or anything that would indicate that she might not be telling the...
That's an insight.
Insight? Oh. Either way, it was 16, so except 7 plus 4, it's plus 2, 18.
Is this an insight?
Yeah.
Yeah, lying through her teeth.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Grim's just gonna nod and then go find... I assume he saw out of the corner of his eye Toadstool walk into like the blacksmith, so he's gonna walk over to Zeph.
Alright.
What is Zeph doing?
Sorry, I was eating.
Fine.
Zeph's been examining around the counter to see if anything's kind of out of place or weird, or
Grim's gonna...
if the murderer left anything behind, basically.
Yeah, I can give you that really quick, no roll. It's largely clean, besides the blood, of course, but there are 2 mugs at the bar. Empty, but not clean. And you have 45 minutes remaining.
Oh, fuck.
Grim's gonna tap Zeph on the shoulder and then motion for her to follow him. This is gonna go. Yep, just go into this training area.
Question.
It is empty. The person who usually stands there is now guarding the door. Answer.
How far has Toadstool come in his sketch?
You can complete it, sure.
Okay. Once Toadstool has finished his sketch, he is going to say, Excuse me. Toadstool is interested. How did you know the bartender?
He's the boss.
Did you like him?
He could be a bit nosy sometimes, a bit loud or chatty, stuff like that, but overall he'd usually let me keep to myself.
Toadstool finds this respectable.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to roll insight.
Yeah.
It won't be fantastic. That's an 11.
All you can tell is she's telling the truth.
It's a 13.
Still same result.
Okay, Toadstool will nod satisfied and he will excuse himself before moving on into the next room over.
In this room, you see another gnome with spastic Einstein-like hair, and they are tinkering like mad at like some machine in the back corner. And as soon as he hears the door open, you hear like a yelp, and he quickly throws a sheet over the whole thing and then turns around. It's like, oh, yes, how can I help?
The second he throws the sheet over anything, Toadstool is going to reach out with his wand and mage hand the sheet up.
He's frantically gonna try and stop the mage hand. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for that. Yeah, that's a fail. The sheet, as he desperately tries to grab the sheet, is too quick, and what you see is a rather weird-looking contraption of brass covered in gears and all of that, and you see several knives in a wheel-like fashion in the center of the contraption. It's like, oh, it's very, very rude to uncover people's belongings like this. He sneezes.
Toadstool is curious.
Huh?
What
Curious
is?
about what? What? Oh,
And he's going to
this?
He's going to gesture again with the wand, and he's going to say, "What is?"
Oh well, this is a rather fine invention that I've been working on. Just only recently, really. So don't give me a little bit of an issue. No, it's the Knife-O-Matic. You see, it's supposed to help you chop vegetables as fast as you can. Still kind of working on it. It's not operational.
Have you thought about the context of your work?
What do you mean?
Have you been outside the workshop?
Oh yes. I went to go see if the boss was okay. No, he was not okay. But I can see where you're coming from this. No. These knives aren't meant for stabbing. They're meant for chopping.
What kind of knives are they? Would Toadstool know?
They're kitchen knives. Ones you would chop vegetables with.
I would like to roll investigation on the knives in question to
Sure.
see if any one of them looks particularly cleaner than the others.
Okay.
Well, fuck. Shit and dick nipples. That's a 14.
A 14. You look at them closely, and none of them look shiny. None of them look new. And you see kind of like singeing on some of the blades, but no red.
Any brown?
Any brown? No. No brown. No rust.
Okay. Toadstool will release the spell, and he will drop it. Drop the sheet back onto the contraption. Sorry, is Harlan here?
You just joined.
Welcome.
Oh, welcome.
No!
Hello.
There's been a murder.
Yes, we are currently in the middle of a murder mystery.
That being said, what Toadstool is going to do is he's going to, like I said, drop the sheet back onto the contraption the other gnome was working on and excuse himself and make his way back out. And he's going to come over to Maximilian. And he's going to roll a medicine check to see just how long has the barkeep been dead.
Sure thing, do the medicine check. I'm going to type a recap in the Discord really quick for Herlin.
Good stuff.
Actually, if one of you could do that, that'd be fantastic, so I can keep going.
Okay, medicine. 19.
To try and
Find out
figure out
how
how
long-
long. It is currently, at this point, maybe 8 a.m. With that roll, you may be able to discern an approximate time of the murder. You believe it may have occurred somewhere between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m.
Okay.
Can I investigate like near where like the scene happened with the Maximilian? Like
Yes.
maybe for like prints or blood or tools?
Yeah, of course.
Nope. I got an 8.
You don't find anything too terribly interesting around the body.
Okay.
All right. There's the summary. Grim's going to look at Zeph and just like, have you found anything yet?
Not much.
Yellow's lying.
That doesn't necessarily mean that they did anything, but it is suspicious as hell. So we should definitely try to figure out what happened with Yellow.
All I know is she, Orange, and Maximilian were cleaning up. Maximilian dismissed them. Orange went to go clean the veranda. Green was there. Granted, I don't know how much use Green will be from what we saw last night, but she seemed truthful enough. Yellow, on the other hand, said that she went straight to bed and she was lying through her teeth. She was up to something last night.
We just have to figure out what.
Mm-hmm.
Without letting her know is probably best.
I'm not the best at being covert about this stuff.
I mean, I know you're very tall. It's very hard for you to be stealthy.
Not what I was going for. I'm just kind of blunt and straight to the point.
Also true.
I don't know how much more I can question her without making it painfully obvious I think it was her.
Let's figure out what she...
I will let you question her then, because
Alright.
that's all I know. And if I keep asking her questions, it probably won't be fruitful.
Yeah, I have an idea of what I can say.
Alright. I'm gonna go
Let me know what you find out.
Yep. I'm probably gonna go talk with actually, who haven't we talked to yet?
Many people.
Toots will talk
Blue and purple.
Oh yeah.
Red.
Oh, yeah. Grim's gonna, I guess, go to the kitchen then.
Okay.
Alright.
You see the two halfling chefs. Trying to clean up the kitchen at this point.
You guys need a hand?
No, don't touch anything. We're picky about the kitchen, and assume when I'm talking that they are trading off words or sentences.
If you don't mind me asking, what did you two do after the celebration ended last night?
Well, the one says that they retired early. They were cooking the whole entire time and they wanted to get some sleep. And the other one said that they stocked the pantry before. They restocked the pantry before they retired early for the night as well. From a little bit of talking, you can make out the one that retired early's name is Violet, and the one that stocked the pantry's name is Indigo.
Repeat that one more time. Which one did which?
The one that went early from being tired was Violet. The one that stocked the pantry, then went to bed, was Indigo.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look at... Is the pantry still, like, completely, like, messed up?
Oh, yeah. They're working slowly.
I assume you didn't leave the pantry like that, then?
No.
Do you guys lock the kitchen at all before you guys retire? Or, like...
No. Nobody usually comes... Well... Maybe we should start locking the pantry, and then the other one's like, yeah, maybe we should start locking the pantry, and we both look at each other and nod.
Has someone come into the kitchen when you guys aren't here before?
Oh, from time to time, yeah. Sometimes Green will get the super munchies, and kind of go feral in the pantry, which is I think is what happened this time too. Maybe.
Well, I did see her smoking some stuff last night.
Oh, that's every time.
Anyone else that would have any... You guys maybe have seen in the past couple weeks or so?
Past couple weeks? No, not really. I mean, there was kind of an issue last night, but we're not going to get into it. I'm still kind of sore about it, and the other one was, oh, it's not that big of a deal.
What happened last night?
Oh, well, this is Violet speaking. Wait, no, this is Indigo speaking. Last night, when I got up, probably, I don't know, around 1 a.m. to grab some water, and I come into the kitchen, and first of all, I see it's a mess, but most importantly, I see the cookie jar is raided. And, quite honestly, I feel like somebody in this room may have been responsible for it, and then the other one just kind of rolls their eyes at, not this again. And they kind of be incredibly passive-aggressive towards each other until you stop them. Unless you don't stop them, then they're going to continue being passive-aggressive towards each other.
Grim's gonna look at Violet and just kind of stare her down. It's like, did you?
No, why would I do that? Just because I know where they are and I know how delicious they are does not mean that I'm going to be the one that goes over and steals them.
Insight check.
You may.
4.
4? Yeah. Very trustworthy. Makes a lot of sense.
Uh-huh. Alright then. I would just like to point out that if you guys were up to anything last night, it might be relevant to tell us. I mean, there is a dead person in the next room.
Oh, I don't think... I mean, we didn't do anything else, right? Right, Indigo? Right, Violet? No, we didn't do anything else. No, nothing. No.
Alright. I'll leave you to it then.
Of course.
As Grim walks out, is the person still just spazzing out in the corner?
I look at that person in the corner. Is there anything like different?
No.
Than like last night?
Not at all.
Are they staring at anything in particular?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna be of much use.
You have 30 minutes remaining.
Oh.
Zeph, question yellow, go.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk up next to Yellow and I'm going to tap her on the shoulder.
So kind of jump and be like, what? Oh,
I have been
hello.
muted this entire time.
That's a shame. Anyway, we'll do the Zeph thing, and then we'll do whatever you wanted to do.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, what do you need?
Thank you for helping us to our rooms yesterday.
Oh, no problem,
I just wanted to say that you looked very rough, very drunk. Did you make it to your rooms okay? Did somebody help you get to your rooms?
Oh, yeah, I was fine. I slept perfectly last night.
What time did you wake up this morning?
Oh, the appropriate hour, probably 5 a.m., something like that. Yeah.
You don't seem very sure.
What do you mean? No, are you, and she'll kind of like dart her eyes between silver and orange.
Were you with Silver and Orange?
No, I
Do
would.
they know each other?
No, I wasn't with them. No.
Then why did you look at them?
I was just seeing what they were up to.
They've just been standing there talking to each other for like 10 minutes. So.
Yeah.
Yes, so nothing changed.
No. You're right. No.
Did you go out onto the patio last night?
No, not at all.
I'm gonna. Can I roll something?
Insight.
Okay. Oh, my insight is +4! Yes! Fuck! That's a nat 2!
Ugh. They seem to be telling the truth. However, you can definitively tell they're very nervous, even with a 2.
Huh. I don't know. I was just wondering. It seemed like a nice night.
It's always a nice night.
So after you took us to bed, did you go straight to bed?
Yes. I did.
Right. Who was supposed to be cleaning the bar last night before everyone went to bed?
Oh, me and Orange.
You.
Yes.
You and Orange.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm gonna point to the cups and say, were those there when you were cleaning?
No.
So why are they there?
I have no clue.
Can I try to make another insight check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. That's a fucking nat 3! What the fuck?
Yeah, you think she's telling the truth.
Oh, no.
Dang, Bo's the most innocent one here.
Oh. Alright. I'm not sure what else to add.
I think you're good.
Okay.
Toadstool wanted to do something?
Yeah. I will leave Yellowbee and go and try to find Grim, and that's all I'm gonna do for now.
You saw him walk into the library.
Okay.
Toadstool
has made his way into the smoke bar, and he is going to address his new friend Green, who is, I assume, sleeping.
Yes.
He is going to gently wake Green.
Gently does not work.
He's going to use however much force is necessary to
considerable for you.
Okay, he's gonna put everything he's got into waking up this motherfucker.
It's like, well, yeah, speaking.
Hello. Toadstool wanted to speak to you.
Okay.
Toadstool's friend, yes?
Yeah.
Yes. And Toadstool just like kind of grins from ear to ear and he says, so, how do you feel about bartender?
Matt? Oh, he cool. Really cool. Lets me run the bar. Probably shouldn't.
Yes, I understand. Have you seen Maximilian recently?
Yeah. We
Since last night?
Yeah. Whoa. When did I wake? Wait. Probably around midnight. I woke up and I was pretty hungry, so I went and went into the pantry. Don't tell Indigo and Violet, but I stole Violet's cookies, and when I walked back out into the bar, Max caught me and helped me eat them with some ale, and yeah, we kind of chilled for a bit, and then I got tired.
Does Toadstool pick up on the pauses being like struggling to remember or coming up with a story?
More just spacing out because she's been asleep and you just like woke her up. Yeah. It was around midnight. We ate Violet's cookies and then I went back to the smoke bar to stock the smoke in my lungs. And then and then now I'm here.
You have some smoke.
Yeah.
Que Toadstool partake.
Oh yeah. And then with 22 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock, Toadstool decides to get high with Green.
Yes, Toadstool does decide to get high with Green, but the second he is high, he is going to immediately make his way back outside, and he's going to say, Toadstool trusts Green.
Good to know, buddy.
Yes.
Nice.
Then he's going to immediately walk back over to the body of Maximilian. He is going to look down. Are his eyes open?
Yes.
Toadstool is going to reach down and he's going to shut the eyes before he reaches over and starts to haul with all of his strength on the trapdoor in front of him.
Okay.
And once he gets it open, he's going to look down inside and try and figure out what's underneath.
You see nothing. No light pierces the trapdoor.
Dark vision? 60
No.
feet?
No.
What? Okay, then descent. Toadstool is high. He no longer has inhibitions. He goes down.
As soon as you go down, you find that the ladder is 100 feet long, and it goes down forever.
The question is, how long will Toadstool go? Because he doesn't have a lot of strength, but he's pretty dexterous. Let me see if I have any fancy spells that can do stuff that makes this less dangerous. Nope. Toadstool is going to stay above ground.
It's a considerable distance. You do get tired.
Yeah, Toadstool, like, the second he thinks this is maybe a bad idea, he's going to re-emerge. And he's going to say, between, like, heaving breaths, fucker. Deep. He's eventually just gonna collapse on the ground beside Maximilian.
Fantastic.
The corpse thereof.
Alright. I would like to talk to the person in the library that apparently Maximilian went and talked to.
Blue. You see a high elf with tall pointed ears that go above the head. She wears glasses and keeps her hair in a ponytail. And she is currently writing in a book at her desk.
Wait. Circle glasses or square glasses?
Square glasses.
Okay.
Morning to you.
Mm-hmm.
Mind if I ask what you're working on?
If I say I do, would you go away?
Honestly, no.
Then ask away.
I talked with Silver and the other people out in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
They mentioned that they saw Maximilian come in here and talk with you.
Yes, he did.
Tell me what it was about.
I was reorganizing the shelves on the left side of the library, and Maximilian decided to take upon himself to feel like that he could attempt to try and do it too, but he did it wrong, so I sent them away.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a rough time for when you left?
Around 10.
Were you here all night?
No.
Restocking? What time did you leave?
Probably around 1.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you want it all, so I'll oblige. After I sent Maximilian away, probably around 11, I was doing some light reading about the advanced philosophies of nihilism, and then I heard some glasses smash, and then probably around midnight, I feel like I heard Maximilian talking to one of the woman staff here, and after I realized I'm probably not gonna get some good reading in due to all the services during this night, I decided up and leave and just go to bed. And when I went out to the courtyard to go to my quarters, I passed Violet. And that is it.
Violet was in the courtyard?
Violet was in the courtyard heading into the bar.
Mm-hmm. Insight check.
Go ahead.
I'm good at I'm good at those. Natural 20.
Boredom, lack of caring, and too lazy to even lie about it.
Wonderful. I'm glad I got the nat 20 for her.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let you get back to it.
Don't bother me again.
Don't see why I would need to. I'm just gonna walk past Zeph and Hunter like, isn't she just charming?
You could say that. What did you find out?
I recap everything that I just learned, and I'm going to go talk to Violet now and figure out why she was in the courtyard.
I recap everything, and I specifically mention the fact that Yellow said that she was going to go to bed immediately after she helped us, and that she didn't go out on the patio veranda thing at all, is what she told me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that consistent or inconsistent?
Don't think she's mentioned anything about going out on the patio. She said she just went straight to bed, and I knew that was lying. She's lying about that, so
Yeah.
she was doing something.
She mentioned that she was helping clean when speaking to Grim. And then when speaking to Zeph, she said she went straight to bed.
Yes.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And like at one point after I felt like she was lying, she looked over at Orange and Silver.
All right. Do you just want to go? Do you want to go question her together?
Yeah.
All right. Grim's gonna broaden his shoulders and basically start power walking towards Yellow.
Fantastic, but I heard somebody start something
in
first.
The vicinity?
Yes.
Okay, Toadstool is going to, if he sees Grim like walking with a purpose, he's going to kind of like vault over the bar and join Grim. Because he has nothing better going.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit in the chair looking.
Grim's gonna, as he walks, point at Yellow.
They shrink back.
Ruth. Now. And I would like to roll intimidation.
Okay.
Yay!
22.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't want to be the one. I didn't want to be the one to be the. I just want to. Okay. So okay. I did go and help clean up decorations. Maximilian did come to help. He did dismiss us, but around 1, me Orange, Gray, and Indigo all kind of sneak back into the office and played poker for a while. Violet came in, yelling about cookies, and Violet and Indigo got into a fight. Brown had to go get Silver, and Silver found out about the poker, and then Silver joined in the poker, and then me and Yellow, and then they look toward, they dart their eyes to their left when facing you, and then, let's see. Oh my god, my die. Where'd it go? And that's it. I swear. Half swear. We were playing poker up until 4 a.m.
Was Maximilian's time of death ever revealed?
1 to 3.
1 to 3?
1 to 3. So, okay, never mind.
Would
13 minutes remain.
Where's the office? Real quick, Bouncy.
Still will be able to tell you that I believe, if what I remember is correct, it was 1 to 3 a.m.
I'm pinging the office.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, hold on. Who played in poker?
Who was playing poker?
Gray,
It started
Silver,
off.
Indigo, and Yellow.
Yes, and then Violet came
Participated in
in,
the
and
poker
then
game?
Silver came.
Which of the staff members participated in the poker?
Gray,
Yes.
Silver, Indigo, Yellow.
Am I
You're cutting out.
Yeah.
am I being heard?
I think it also has a considerable delay.
Yeah.
Hello?
You hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
That is a no. We cannot hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who all
Was playing poker.
was playing poker? That we've answered this.
He keeps out. I don't think he can hear us.
I see. Okay.
He's gonna
Should we
type
just
in
type?
chat. I'm typing it.
How about now?
I hear you. I heard that.
Okay, cool. Toaster wanted to
Okay,
know
cool.
how many which of the staff participated in the poker game.
Typed in chat.
Typed in chat? Alright. Awesome. Cool.
They were playing poker until
4.
4.
4.
And the murder happened at 1 to 3.
But isn't that weird to you?
Do the employees all sleep? Like, would they have to go the same way to the?
Yes.
Question.
So they would have walked past the bar.
Yes.
What
Yeah,
room
I was
did
gonna say, when
they
was the
go
body
to?
discovered?
6.
6, but the game ended at 4, and they would have had to pass the body leaving the office, correct?
If they went through the bar.
And if they didn't?
Why would
And if
they
they
have
didn't,
done
well,
that?
they wouldn't. They do have to get through the bar to get to their sleeping quarters.
I was about
Yeah.
to say, so they would have noticed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Toadstool will point this out.
Oh, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
That's not adding
Silver
up.
mentioned that she was running errands elsewhere. Yellow has already been caught lying, and I don't believe Orange said that she went to bed either. With a perception check, you can definitely tell that those 3 did not sleep last night.
Mm-hmm.
You have 10 minutes remaining.
Someone go try and figure out if Green saw Orange or not in the veranda.
Toadstool volunteer.
Grim's gonna look at Silver. What errands did you run last night?
I was checking in with the Tsar.
Who?
Oh god. Oh.
It's not really
that's
something you need to
sad.
concern yourself. But it took up most of my morning hours. I heard the conversation with Yellow. Yes, I may have participated in the illicit gambling happening in the office. I may have been coerced into it by Brown.
I could care less about if you were gambling or not.
I see. Well, okay.
The
But
thing that's not adding up here is if the killing happened around 1 to 3 and you guys were playing poker, you guys would have walked out and seen the body. Is that where you were going when you found it?
I wasn't in that direction when I was checking up the Czar. When I came out, I saw Brown retired early. I saw that. I didn't see Indigo or Violet. When I walked through the training grounds, Black was in their usual position. And strangely enough, Yellow and Orange were with Black.
May I roll insight
Yes.
as always? 16.
Truthful to the T.
All right. So, Black's the one at the door, correct?
Black is the one guarding the door, correct.
Okay, well, I don't. Alright, Toadstool, go talk to Green.
Yes, so Toadstool is going to talk to Green. What is Toadstool talking to Green about again?
Did Green see Orange cleaning the veranda?
Okay, so yeah, Toadstool is going to approach Green, and he is going to gently wake them as gently as possible, knowing now what it takes to wake them. And he is going to, as kindly as possible, rouse them from their drug-induced sleep again,
Hawa.
and ask them, which character am I trying to accuse?
Orange.
Orange. Toadstool is going to ask, did you see Orange last night in veranda? Toadstool needs to know.
Never. I was probably when I woke up. They were picking the moss off the benches in the courtyard.
Toadstool is going to reach over and he's going to put his hands on Green's shoulders and he's going to say, Toadstool needs specifics.
The what?
Specifics. Toadstool needs.
Orange was in the courtyard when I was awake, when I woke from stuff.
Thank you, Green.
Mm-hmm.
Toadstool appreciates. And Toadstool is going to roll insight to see if this is all that he can get out of her.
Okay.
All right. Okay. It's a 9.
It's a 9. I don't really. I don't know what else I could do to help here, man. I mean, like, you want to know it all, dude. Like, I mean, maybe I tried to steal some Andre Leaf from Gray around 10. Maybe I got caught. Maybe I gave myself a reward for even though I got caught and kind of passed out again. I mean, that's it, dude. Oh, well, right. I also snuck into the library around 1 to read some comics when Blue left.
Toadstool thanks you for your honesty.
Uh-huh.
You are a true friend.
Yeah.
Toadstool will tell Green that they are free to go back to sleep for the moment, and he will relay what he has just heard to the group at large.
All right. 5 minutes remaining.
All right, guys.
Ah,
Who are we thinking it is right now? I'm pretty sure it's not Green or Blue. Actually,
Who have we not spoken
I
to?
think it.
You have
You
not
talked
spoken
to
to
Red and
Gray or
White.
Brown.
Okay, we should speak to Gray and Brown.
Brown's.
The one-
It was said Brown retired early from Silver.
I think, yeah.
You talk to Brown.
I think that
The description of Brown, they are a very small, owl-like Aarakocra.
Hmm.
Not so much bird, but more humanoid. More so like a
Hmm.
harpy than anything. Possessing no hands besides the wings.
Hmm.
And they are currently perched on top of the table looking at some maps, kind of sniffling a little bit.
Hello.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need something?
I have one question and one question only.
Oh, okay.
Silver said you
Go
retired
away.
early last night. Was
Wait.
that true?
Earlier than the others, yes.
Did you stay wherever? Did you stay where you were sleeping? Actually sleep? Get up for any reason?
Well, I was watching them play poker in here for a while. A few of them left. There was a big fight with Indigo and Violet, so I went to go get Silver, but after that I kind of retired for the night, probably around
Mhm.
4. I didn't go to my quarters. I stayed here.
Like always, insight.
Yeah, go ahead.
19 plus 2, 21.
Truthful.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can Gray talk?
No.
Yeah, sure. Gray. Hey, you.
There is no one in the infirmary.
What about?
Grim has this crazy premonition and odd sensation as he sees a what as he sees a
There's a closet right there.
closet. Grim throws open the closet.
You just see like Gray just standing in there. And let's see, how tall is Gray? I believe Gray is most definitely shorter than you, but I want to double make sure. Don't worry, I pause when I check this kind of stuff. Where are they? Anybody seen a zombie in my stat blocks? Let me see. But let me describe. Gray is very much a very tall corpse with white milky eyes and no lower jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Description. How tall are they? 6'6". Oh yeah, they look up, kind of, and it just like they kind of like tilt their head and grunt.
They're missing a jaw, correct?
Yes, they are.
Okay. After the party last night, did you come back here? Nod yes, shake head no.
Uh-huh.
Actually, Gray was playing poker. Did you see Maximilian talking with anyone? An insight 17.
Truthful.
Okay. What? Did you kill him?
Uh-uh.
Alright. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Too close to closet doors. 2-minute warning.
Ah!
Toadstool is just gonna kind of like resign himself to the chair, deciding that he cannot figure out what is going on. And he's going to think back on his night of smoking whatever smoke weed he was with Green, and he is going to think back on it fondly as the night comes to a close, with a corpse slowly rotting in the edge of the bar.
Oh god.
Grim's gonna go talk with Red because because Toadstool like briefly talked with her, and now Grim wants certain.
All right.
Grim's gonna walk in. Hello.
Yeah. What you need?
First of all, I would like to compliment you on your drinking ability. Didn't get to do that last night, but
thank you.
Applaud.
Thank you.
Sorry, I had to one-up you a little bit.
Well, can't win them all.
I'm gonna be completely straightforward with you.
1 minute.
Did you see Maximilian talking with anyone last night? And what were you doing last night?
I was working on this armor last night.
All night?
That's about, well, I heard an explosion from White's workshop pretty early in, probably, let's see. I heard it around 11 p.m. went in, saw he was up to no good with some kind of knife machine. I continued my work probably around midnight. After a while I got frustrated with the army, it was giving me some particular issues. And I went to go check in, while clear my head, and I saw they were playing poker up in the office. Thought,
Did you
great.
see anyone in the bar?
In the bar
When
around that
you were walking to
time?
the office, yes.
I saw Blue walk out of the library, and I saw Green sneak in. That's about it.
You didn't see Maximilian?
Where was Maximilian? I don't think he was in the bar around then. Might have heard him in the veranda, I'm not sure.
Insight. 19. Is he being truthful?
You get the sense that there is something she's leaving out, but everything she did say was truthful.
I get the feeling you're leaving something out. If you know anything else, it would be greatly appreciated if you could tell me.
And who are you to say this? What I do is my own business.
I'm just trying to help figure out who killed your boss, lady. That's legitimately my only stake in this. You seem nice enough. I respect you a lot for your drinking ability. I'm just trying to get a clear picture and make sure that you didn't kill him. So if you know anything else, and I will try persuasion.
You may try persuasion.
Oh. Please.
Please, for the love of everything that is holy and the gods above, natural 20. Please just tell me.
Look, I mean, that's it, my man. I didn't do anything else.
Alright. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can do a rematch at some point.
Maybe. And with that, time is up.
Oh, no.
You must make your final decision. Out of every
at
patron
Orange.
here, who do you believe? It has to be a unanimous decision amongst the whole party.
What are we thinking, guys? Because, I don't know. Yellow's a little sketchy with how much they've been
Orange.
lying, but they kind of, like, honested out towards the end. Orange, I'm not sure about. I don't know.
I point at Orange.
As a stoner myself, I trust Green.
I trust Green. I trust green, blue, brown, and gray entirely. Silver, black, white, and red mostly. Yellow and orange I do not trust.
I trust Green because as a stoner, I understand the lack of motivation to kill someone. And also, I want to trust Green, so that's what I'm doing. I will put my bet on Orange.
Honestly, I think yellow's just a mess
orange.
in general. Orange, I guess.
Yeah.
Because
I point at Orange.
I think Orange did because wasn't Orange cleaning the patio or like veranda or whatever you call it?
Orange is the one we know the
with
least
yellow.
about.
With Yellow, and somebody, I forget who, I think it was Red just now, said that they heard somebody talking with Maximilian on the veranda, and since Green was inside the bar, it's most likely Orange, right?
Yep.
So I'd say Orange.
Yeah.
Green also has like seen Orange, I think, in the courtyard, right?
She did.
Yeah.
Orange is my vote. I don't think it was.
Orange is my best guess.
Toadstool will back Gray up on Orange. I mean, not Gray, Grim.
Yeah.
Hey, I've had a few beers tonight. Give me a break.
I believe Red just because.
Yeah.
I like Red.
Eric also likes Red.
Yeah, we know.
Toadstool does not know what to think, but he has a good drawing of her.
Is the final answer Orange?
Yep.
Yes.
Do you all tell Silver you think it's Orange?
Do we?
Yeah.
I guess.
Toadstool will not be the one to do it.
Graham's gonna go up and lay out the information, really mention the fact that the timeline just doesn't make sense for really anyone, but the only person that really the stories can't really confirm, and there's no really set alibi, is that it was Orange.
All right. And with that, Maxman will stand up and yell, "Incorrect!
Oh my god.
It was not orange."
And
The
Grim is
hell?
going to look over at the body, and then
Hi, how you doing?
Oh my
Grim's
god.
gonna wave.
Are you not actually dead?
Nope, not at all.
Are you fucking
Ah, what a lovely and interesting Maximilian Spookfest Diner Murder and Mystery Party. I was rooting for you guys up until the end there, but looks like you guys didn't get it.
Can you tell us who it was?
Ah, yes, it was in fact red.
Fuck!
Motherfucker!
I trusted you.
Alright, guys, I gotta go for the night. It was fun.
Alright.
I'm gonna be entirely honest, Bouncy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was me.
Thought it was you? Yeah.
You thought
Yeah.
it was you.
Yeah, no, Grim woke up
Maximilian
covered
will
in
explain
blood
that
with a
he
white
purposely
dagger.
framed you to spice it up a bit.
Ah.
Oh.
But your nightmare is very real.
Oh.
It was just a coincidence.
Thank you.
I'm getting gone. Good night, everybody.
Get going.
Bye-bye.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Grim has more respect for Red now.
Orange said that she cleaned the bar, then the next hour the veranda, and then the next hour the courtyard. The story did align, it's just that you didn't talk with her enough. Red left out the fact that Maximilian was disturbing her at 1 or 2 a.m., 2 a.m. specifically, and so she got startled when she was crafting and accidentally stabbed Maximilian and put him on the bar. If you were to spend more time talking to White, you would have heard Red yelp. He said he would have said that he heard Red yelp, as well as the fact that most of the patrons were in the office for an extended period of time. That would have cleared a lot of people. Speaking of Black also may have been a great idea considering that Black posts at the training area most of the time. And another reason why Yellow still wasn't fully obvious, even truthful to the end, was because Yellow, Orange, and Black were all playing Go Fish after poker.
Just because they were playing Go Fish.
Yes, but Yellow didn't want to speak because she was more intimidated by Black than Grim.
That's upsetting.
Well, Black's scary. She's got like the big robes and like the face mask and the glowing eyes.
I realized in the last like 2 minutes that I was like, we sent Toadstool to talk with Red and White. We don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Orange
Good
seems
try,
sus.
everybody.
I feel like we did better than we could have, at least. Solid C-.
Orange, Yellow, Red, and White were the only 4 I wasn't sure about. I had a pretty good feeling the rest were innocent. But if someone could have cleared Orange, Red probably would have been my next guess.
Yeah.
Because I don't think White. I think the White with the knife contraption was a bit too obvious.
Yeah.
And I think Yellow's skidding it skitter-ishness also was a red herring.
Yes.
It was legitimately, I was like, it's Orange or Red. Red is leaving something out at this point, sure. Orange, yeah, why not? Dang it.
Sorry.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream.
Did we get any